Good morning, students. Now I am going to tell you about a lesson that has been taken from the Flamingo. It is the second chapter, that is the Lost Spring. And so here you are watching this video of the Lost Spring that is composed by Anish Jung, who is an Indian writer, but she has experienced it herself, and on the basis of experience, whatever she has mentioned that really touches our heart with sentiments as well as the things that haunt us, how to make the things much better, but how helpless a person is when he faces such miserable conditions of life. These conditions are not only man-made created, but it is due to the natural disasters that take place in one's life. So here you will know all these things. Anish Jung has tried to highlight the plight of the poor people and children who are exploited either by their uneducated and poor helpless parents and the society who employ them as child laborers. Here, a spring of life refers to happiness. Lost spring is the loss of happiness. How this has come to be lost, that you can understand, where these people lived in such a miserable, pitiable, and dirt and filthy condition. That is the locality of Simapuri. Simapuri is on the border or the periphery of Delhi, where about 10,000 families of rat pickers live. Here, how did these people come to live together, and from where have they come? That are the most wanting question to be known. What are the things that really make them come to India, and from where do they actually belong to? They actually belong to Dhaka. That is a part, that is the capital of Bangladesh, where they lived. The cyclones mostly hit the area, which not only destroyed their crops but their houses. Means living in their own country for only having an identity was not sufficient, and this insufficiency really called them to move abroad or somewhere else, where they could find food, water, shelter, and the things required for living a dignified life. And due to this, they came to India, where they are forced to live in such dirty and filthy condition, where there is no proper sanitation, there is no proper hygienic condition, there is the dirt and floor is so muddy that they have to live. There is no sewage, there is no drainage system. The roof that are made of what tarpaulin or something else thatched, they have to live. In rainy season it leaks, and they have to carry a bag on their shoulders moving from one place to another. This is the condition that he faces. Who is this child? Here the story is narrated by Anish Jung for Sahib Alam. Sahib Alam is one of the main characters who is uneducated, who is just suffering from the dire need of money and so he moves from one street to another in the heaps of garbage where he could find some more money. Here, settlement at Simapuri. Huts, mud houses, tarpaulin and tin roofed, poor sanitation, no safe drinking water is there, no sewage is there. They are compelled to live substandard life in slum. Men's slum is so dirty that though they are on the outskirts of Delhi, they are living in a very miserable condition of life which in no way can match life in Delhi. Man's life in Delhi is so fast, so prosperous, so good, so well conditioned, but here these people have to live in a very poor condition of life. Means the children who see the other children going to school by bus or other vehicles, they are not at all satisfied because every day they have to wake up and move in the streets for picking some garbage so that they can earn some money to satisfy their stomach hunger. They have got ration cards to buy grains and are vote banks for politicians but are compelled to lead a poor life. Means the Indian politicians who are just using them as the vote banks and they give assurances that if they have come they can cast votes, they can get ration, and on this basis they are just fed and at least they are satisfied because in their own country, in Dhaka, they had to live hungry. They had no food. Their house was destroyed. At least they have got food. So when there is the need of food, one cannot be satisfied with any other thing. Identity is really a fake thing for them because they are hungry, they are starving without food. So here both children and elders are rag pickers. They cannot get jobs, they cannot move to other places. Garbage hold different meanings for both children and elders. For elders, it is means of livelihood, but for children, it is gold mine. They get surprises, coins and currencies, notes, but children are deprived of schooling, fulfilling their basic desires of wearing good clothes, good shoes, and they cannot go to play, but they appear in the morning like birds and they disappear in the afternoon. Sahib Alam is a rag picker whose name means Lord of the Universe. What ironical condition is this? This Sahib Alam, what means the Lord of the Universe, is so poor that he has to pick up garbage, he has to pick up something. He is 10 years old, has a dream to go to school and wear tennis shoes and play tennis, which is only a desire and imagination, as it is said that if the wishes were horses, a beggar must ride a horse, but it is not to be fulfilled. He gets a discarded pair of tennis shoes, and from where he gets it is obtained by him from the heaps of garbage. Later he works in a tea store. Men's here, when this very child was asked how and where he lives, he told the narrator of this story that he lives in Simapuri and he has to work from morning till evening, but he doesn't get enough. So here he goes to the tennis club where there is a guard and he allows him to just swing on a swing. He has no tennis shoes, but it is someone's shoes that he puts on. There is a hole in its sole, though he is satisfied. But about wearing shoes, there are some other stories that I will tell you in the next video. Thank you, children. Thank you.